Crazy facts that will blow your mind. Part 1. There are only 2 people alive who know the recipe of Coca-Cola. They aren't allowed in the same plane in case it crashes. In 1992, a shipping container filled with 28,000 rubber duckies got lost at sea. To this day, they are still being found around the world. George Clooney once gave 14 of his friends $1 million as a gift and paid taxes on all of it on one condition: they all had to take the money, or none of them got it. Crazy facts that will blow your mind. Part 2. When you snap your fingers, the sound created from your middle finger hitting your palm, not your middle finger rubbing your thumb. If you sell every organ and chemical in a human body, you would make around $45 million. Dimples are genetic defects, as muscles grow incorrectly and leave a gap between them. Crazy facts that will blow your mind. Part 3. The Red Bull slogan, "Red Bull gives you wings," allowed a man to file a lawsuit against Red Bull for not giving him wings, resulting in him winning $13 million. Between 25 to 36% of people have never experienced a headache in their entire lives. Men who grow beards easily and earlier in life are more likely to go bald. Crazy facts that will blow your mind. Part 4. It's impossible to hum while you hold your nose. The average person swears 80 to 90 times a day. Laughing for 15 minutes has the same health benefits as getting 2 extra hours of sleep. Finally is pronounced finally, but finale is pronounced finale. Crazy facts that will blow your mind. Part 4. In 2008, McDonald's saved $278 million by removing one of the 2 slices of cheese from the McDouble cheeseburger. In 1963, the Bronx Zoo had an exhibit called "The Most Dangerous Animal in the World." It was a mirror. If you had $1 billion and spent $1,000 every day, it would take 2,750 years to spend it all. Crazy facts that will blow your mind. Part 6. The average prison meal is more nutritious than the average school lunch. The human body is weakest at 4 to 5 a.m. This is when most people die in their sleep. If you fall asleep overthinking, then your mind will stay active even during your sleep, and you will stay tired. Crazy facts that will blow your mind. Part 7. If you're shot by a sniper, you'll be dead before you can hear the sound of the gun, because the bullet would travel faster than the sound. UPS was founded by 2 teenagers with 1 bicycle and $100. A Crayola crayon can be used as a candle and will burn for 30 minutes. Crazy facts that will blow your mind. Part 9. Millionaire is a person with little or no money. The richest 1% of the world owns 90% of the world. If you ate ramen noodles for every meal, you would only spend $140 a year on food. The average American spends $8,000 on food each year. Crazy facts that will blow your mind. Part 10. You see your nose at all times, your brain just chooses to ignore it. 90% of people laugh harder when they are trying to explain why they are laughing. It takes 17 muscles to smile and 43 to frown. Crazy facts that will blow your mind. Part 11. A man in China realized that the long-handled object he had been using for 25 years to crack walnuts was a live hand grenade. The reason a drawing of a heart doesn't look like a human heart is because it represents the idea of 2 hearts joined together into one, forming the symbol we know as love. Cracking your knuckles does not hurt your bones. The sound you hear is air bubbles popping in your joints. Crazy facts that will blow your mind. Part 12. The first person to survive going over Niagara Falls later died by slipping on an orange peel. The electric chair was invented by a dentist. Mosquitoes are the only creature responsible for more human deaths than humans themselves. Crazy facts that will blow your mind. Part 13. During the day, if someone sings a song around you, there is a 90% chance that you will find yourself singing the same song sometime during that day. Snakes can help predict earthquakes. They can sense a coming earthquake from 75 miles away, and up to 5 days before it happens. Antarctica is the only continent that has no bees, snakes, or wasps. Crazy facts that will blow your mind. Part 14. There are more Lego minifigures than there are people on Earth. There are more French restaurants in New York City than in Paris. The NYPD had a police officer follow Andre the Giant whenever he went out drinking. This was to make sure he didn't get drunk and fall on anyone. Crazy facts that will blow your mind. Part 15. The idea of the Eiffel Tower in Barcelona was rejected because citizens thought it would be an eyesore. Pigeons have been trained by the US Coast Guard to spot people lost at sea. The most leaves ever found on a clover is 56. Crazy facts that will blow your mind. Part 16. If you skip to the end of a long YouTube video and press replay, you can watch the whole thing without ads. McDonald's once created bubble gum flavored broccoli. LOL used to mean lots of love before the internet. Crazy facts that will blow your mind. Part 18. On average, people who complain live longer. Releasing this tension increases immunity and boosts their health. A 2011 study from UC Berkeley found that Mercedes and BMW drivers were nearly 5 times as likely to cut others off compared to drivers in non-luxury cars. Crazy facts that will blow your mind. Part 19. If you hold in your farts for long enough, the gas can be reabsorbed and can come out of your mouth. Psychology says the person who tries to keep everyone happy often ends up feeling the loneliest. Most of the world's oxygen comes from seas, oceans. But people always talk about protecting trees, not seas, oceans. Crazy facts that will blow your mind. Part 20. The average prison meal is more nutritious than the average school lunch. Lemons are not naturally occurring, they were created through the breeding of bitter oranges and citrons. So we made lemons, then made lemonade. If you're a male over 6'4" or a female over 5'10", you're in the tallest 1%. Crazy facts that will blow your mind. Part 21. Lazy people accomplish more. Their laziness actually enables them to find the easiest, quickest ways to get things done. What if life is a dream and death wakes us up? There are 2 ways of being rich. One is to have all you want. The other is to be satisfied with what you have. Crazy facts that will blow your mind. Part 22. Short people tend to live longer than tall people. The funniest people are often also the most depressed. There are 7 different kinds of twins: identical, fraternal, half-identical, mirror image, chromosome, superfundation, and superfetation. Crazy facts that will blow your mind. Part 23. Rats multiply so quickly that in 18 months, the rats could have over 1 million descendants. The most common name in the world is Mohammed, including its variations. The 6th Sheikh 6th Cheap 6th is said to be the toughest tongue twister in the English language. Crazy facts about Japan that you didn't know. In Japan, there is 23 vending machines for every 1 person. 70% of all of the land in Japan is forests. Japan is not one island. It is made up of 6,800 different islands. Japan has over 1,500 earthquakes per year and 110 active volcanoes.